Let's talk about service businesses. So if you know something and you believe you have a certain skill, then why don't you make a business out of it? So for example, offer a service or a skill for which people can pay you. My biggest advice to you is make the payment as easy as possible. For example, you can use PayPal or you can use Stripe and offer complete transparency, meaning that you tell the customers that you have or the clients that you manage that you will share everything that you know with them. So basically, that you put your brain on paper. So how can you start a proper service business? To be honest, that is very simple. What you first of all have to do is give value for free. And you probably ask yourself now, well, but giving value for free will not get me any money. No, definitely not. But this is here again about the long-term thinking. So if you want to build a successful business, you shouldn't start with, I'm just selling something even though no one knows me and you want people to pay for it. Of course, perhaps that might work and will make a couple of dollars with that, but let's take the leverage effect into account here. Let's say you build a group, a Facebook group of 1,000 people, and every single day you put new hacks into it, how to build an online teaching business, and you show people how to just do that. Then you will build, sooner or later, a community which will really become like kind of one big team. And if that happens, you will be able to make money off that. Because let's say everyone knows that you're an expert in that one single thing. And everyone knows that you're really good at selling online video courses. Well, then what people will do is they will look at you in the sense that, all right, this guy really made it. This guy is someone who can teach me something that I do not know yet. So when you, for example, post every day 1 or 2 posts in that group and you show people how well you're doing and how much you could teach them, and then at some point, after giving all of that free value, you say, all right, I want to take 5 students and I will show these 5 students how to make, I don't know, $10,000 a month with building, an online teaching business. I will show you how to do that. Well, if you are able to do that, and when you are able to have such a group and to transform the group by, getting more and more people in and, just creating a lot of value for your customers, then it's very likely that not just 5 people will sign up, but dozens and dozens of people. You can even start your little accelerator. So for example, I got a very good friend, Finn, and Finn started his own accelerator at the age of, I think around like 30, 32 or something like that, which is of course very young for people to start an accelerator program. Actually, I will start, I think, my accelerator program at the age of, let's say, I don't know, I plan on 22 or 24, but that is not the question right now. But Finn started the business, the accelerator business, at the age of, let's say, 30, 32, and he built a massive Facebook group. You can actually check it out if you like. It's called Traffic and Copy, and in the group Traffic and Copy, he just posted again and again and again what he's good at. It's all about growth hacking, and at some point people realized, all right, this guy really knows what he's talking about. He gave us so much free value. Now he's saying, all right, pay me $500 and I will teach you exactly how to build a business based on growth hacking or how to transform your own business by using growth hacking. And that is exactly what many people want. They want to have a lecturer that already has proven that he or she really has knowledge in what he or she is doing. So put your brain on paper all the time. It is even not really a problem if you put a lot of stuff that you want to teach just completely for free out there. Like, that is no problem if you're able to create more value in another environment, meaning that you put all the existing educational content out in the group, but then you get something extra that you can teach people, and also perhaps you can put all of the things that you posted in the group in a logical order and in a logical structure, and then from that teach people. So put your brain on paper is basically my advice to you, and say that also to people, that with the courses or with the services that you're offering, you're putting your own brain on paper, meaning that you're an expert and all the knowledge that you have and that you gain and perhaps that you have stolen or perfectioned, that all of that knowledge you will teach these people, so that after the course or after the service, after the counseling or something like that, they have the feeling that now they are as good as you are. And you should also kind of show them that they are as good as you are. And also, even, it is not a big problem if they really are as good as you are, because that shows that you are a good teacher, and also that it was worth for them to learn something from you. So make sure you offer real value. Don't just be the mainstream life coach or the business coach who is like nothing else on Facebook than, the true hustler that never actually built a business but says, all right, I'm a business coach. That is like the wrong approach in my mind. Be the one who really shows that you got value, that you are the one who built a successful business, that you are the one who lived your life. And that's why I can say that you're a life coach. So my advice to you is take your time and build a very, very, very strong portfolio. So for example, I don't go out yet and start my own like kind of teaching, mastermind group, because I think I'm not there yet. We are taking massive clients already. We are taking companies. I'm making thousands of dollars of online education. But I seriously believe that first of all, I want to have a massive business that is running. And then afterwards, I will go out into the world and say, all right, I built this. Do you want to learn from me? So don't hesitate to first of all build, to first of all, like seriously create an environment which is good for you. And then afterwards, move out of that environment, be like in the little bubble and say, all right, this is the environment that I'm in. I want you to be in that environment too if you give me X amount of money. So that is basically the strategy you should pursue. So for example, you might want to think about sectors like fitness. If you believe that you can teach people how to have an amazing body, then go out and do that. If you don't have an amazing body, but you want to teach people how to get an amazing body, then this doesn't make a lot of sense. The same thing also applies to being a life coach. Like I see so many life coaches who are younger than 25 years old. Well, how do you know that? How do you know how life is when you're 25 years old? You never probably married, you never got divorced, you never had kids, you never really failed in life. Perhaps even you haven't finished university yet. You perhaps didn't even have your first own job. How do you want to help me with my problems, with my struggles in life? Well, the only thing you can say really is something that is very mainstream, like, oh, get over your problems, like perhaps it's just a bad day that you had, like such things. It does really make a lot of sense when you're 25 and you are a life coach. The same thing again. Now, this is the bridge to fitness. If you don't have a good body, then don't teach people how to get a good body. Like, this is just simply not the right approach. And also concerning business advisory, if you've never built a big business, then you should not give any business advisory. So when you give advice, show that you have a strong portfolio. When you show people that you have a strong portfolio, it will be much easier for you to go out and win and to really get people into believing that you are the right teacher for them. So building a service business is a great way in order to start your business, because you don't really need to invest too much money. The one thing that you have to do is first of all build a group of people who are interested in the stuff that you are doing. Basically show them that you are the teacher, and then come with a product that costs them a little bit of money. Show them that you are the one who can teach them how to do that, and just create a lot of value for them all the time. Even though perhaps in the first couple of months, perhaps even the first year, it seems to be a little bit senseless. But as soon as you have a group of, let's say, 10,000 people who are really attached to your lips, even kind of, because they want to learn from you, then you're in the right position, or to, for example, start your own accelerator program and help people to start their own businesses.